Yo guys, what's going on? My name is WZ and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at 10 minifigures grouped up into 5 groups of 2 figures each. Each of these figures has a new and old counterpart, so we'll be taking a look at them, kind of like a little evolution of what they were before and what they've turned into now. I apologize if the audio sounds a bit different. My nice big microphone died, so I'm using a little lovelier mic, so hopefully there's not much interruption. It might sound better, who knows? Anywho, the very first figure I want to look at is Frankensteins Master. Look at this. This guy is from 1999. He might be from 2001. Let me do my research real quick. Boom. 2002. This guy is from 2002. He's a year older than me. That is ridiculous. But this guy, man, look at that big old headpiece. I love this part right here. You can remove his head and look at those scarred little sad eyes. He kind of looks cute. For the time, the torso printing is actually really nice. Look at that. It's like worn down leather, little yarn and whatever. And you even have back printing of a little zipper showing gears in the back of his head like he's some kind of machine. This is a very nice figure for 2002. This is a figure you'll never see again, but if you do, he's going to look something like this. This Frankenstein monster specifically is from the Series 14 collectible minifigure series released in 2015, and he is a punk Frankenstein. He is a guitar player, a rocker is what I have it called on Bricklink, Monster Rocker. He has the eyebrows molded onto the head with some nice black hair, and there is his face. Looks really good. I also really enjoy this figure. As opposed to the old guy, he's got arm printing and back printing on his torso. Shock and roll. This is a very fun figure. It's always one that I've enjoyed and have always admired in my collection. 2002 on your left, 2015 on your right, 13-year difference. I believe this is the first rendition of Monster because Frankenstein is a scientist. And yeah, they just look so cool. I want to get all of the Frankenstein monsters. I think that'd be a very fun little video collection to do. Such a great way to start the video, that's for sure. Our next set of minifigures is a police officer. This guy in specific is the exclusive minifigure from Series 18. He was a 1 out of 60 chance. You can only get him if you bought an entire box or just got lucky. Since I don't have the original classics police officer, I just decided that this guy would do just fine. Even though he's from 2018, he is designed after a 1978 figure. You know, very minimal printing going on with these guys. Just 5 dots as the buttons and a little badge print. And absolutely nothing on the back. Comparing him to the 2021 Police Modular Station set that we got last year, we have this guy. This is a brand new police officer. Very, very cool looking. Let me just crank up some settings right here so you can get a better look at him. There we go. It looks a little better, a little brighter. Now obviously, what is this, like a 40-year difference, almost a 50-year difference? We're gonna have a completely new police hat mold. Great detailing. We have a bona fide sheriff's badge with a star on it. As a police officer, this is really nice. However, the one on the left definitely looks more Lego as the one on the right. The one on the right is taking a very realistic look. Not to mention the face print. This is probably the oldest figure we could be taking a look at. This guy came out from 1990 to 1995. This is the original Ghost with a 1x2 brick and plate as its legs, which is very odd. I guess they didn't have any normal minifigure white legs. I'm just going to take it off. Ooh, there you go. These are his legs. 2 pieces, 1x2 brick, 1x2 plate, and then you just put the robe over it with the white torso, and then you have a very cool looking ghost. I love this figure a lot. This is also one of my most prized classic figures. Not much to say about him other than this really cool outer dress piece for the ghost body, I guess you could say. It's a happy ghost, and that's not all. If we shut off the lights, let's see if we can get this. He actually can glow in the dark. It's gonna be very hard to get this on camera. Let me just adjust a couple settings. There you go. You can kind of see it. There we go. He is very, very dim in real life, and I don't have all my lights turned off. I just have my shelf lights turned on, but it's really not a whole lot of light. But yeah, he does glow in the dark. 17 years later, possibly 22 years later, Monster Fighters came out and gave us some more ghosts. This is everybody's favorite series, favorite theme. He is more scary. You know, he's got this sad face with the droozy looking eyes, and he's got white legs now, and he has a nice little droop of the cloth piece for his ghost head. It's kind of more whimsical, kind of more flowy in the air rather than just a flat piece. And of course, just like the other one, he glows in the dark, but much better. Look at that, that is glowing. Let me go ahead and get both of these guys up on the same stand so we can see both of their glowing powers. Just gonna charge them up real quick, and whoopam, there you go. You can see the one on the left disappears almost instantly, and the one on the right is just radiating with yellow glowiness. Here's a better look at them side by side. New guy on the right, old guy on the left. I gotta give it to the new ghost. He looks so nice, and just the fact that his glowing works way better is a definite plus. Now, this isn't the newest ghost LEGO has made. They made a newer one for the haunted house that came out in 2020. I don't think that one actually glows in the dark, and I don't own it because I don't have the set, but I could get the figure someday. But you know, I think these two resemble each other the most. This can go one or two ways. Either these two figures are the same, or it's just a coincidence, but I think they are the same because we have a Johnny Thunder from 1998. This could be any of the Johnny Thunders from 1998 up to 2004. I don't know which set this guy came from specifically because I just bought him when I was buying some minifigures for my personal collection and well-being. For the early 2000s, you know, this is a figure you would expect to get. He's got really good torso printing on the front. There's nothing on the back. But what I like the most is his hat. His hat is so cool. Look at that. It's like a folded brim hat. And he's got the hair printed onto his head, which is something LEGO did a lot back then. Instead of having a dual molded hat with hair on the hat, they would print it on his face. 15 years later, the Jungle Explorer came out in Series 19. I highly believe that this guy and Johnny Thunder are the same figure because the torso printing resembles the old Johnny Thunder, and take off his hat, he's got the same kind of lined hair printing going on his head. Some things to note though, this guy has leg printing and a nice big backpack. Here they are side by side. You can't tell me that this was a coincidence. We see the two strings of rope on Johnny Thunder's torso. And then on the Jungle Explorer, there's the same two strings of rope. The hat's the same color. The mustache is the same. The eyebrow features are the same. The hair, the lined hair, is the same. Very cool. I really do like these two. These two are very unique. And there's the back of the two of them as well, if you were wondering. Very cool little figures. Now, the next set of figures are like these two. They don't have the same name, but they could be the same. It's highly unlikely, but I decided to include them anyway. We have the Aztec Warrior from the legendary Series 7 line of minifigures. My absolute favorite series, because it's the first series I ever managed to collect all of. And this guy, look at that massive headpiece. That is just so cool. Very wicked printing going on for his torso and legs. That big eagle hair. I don't even know what this piece is. Is it an eagle, a hawk, a crow? Series 21 came around. 14 series later, we have the Ancient Warrior. Now, like I said, the resemblance between these two is pretty minimal, but the reason why I think they're similar and related is because of the headpiece. But this guy, oh my god, look at the printing everywhere, on the sides, the front, and the back. Definitely a more premium feeling figure than the Series 7 dude, but if we get them side by side, we can definitely see how much real estate they take up. They take about a square foot of a house. Whether they're the same or not, they are very similar and they look like they could be related. Aztec Warrior, Ancient Warrior. Aztec is kind of an ancient Greek time, is it not? Maybe not. I didn't really pay attention to history. I failed it. But I think they have a little bit of a history with each other. Look at the similarities in the hat. Blue eyes on the eagle, blue eyes on the, I guess, tiger, lion. Very cool. Definitely a really unique set of figures. So there you have it, guys. A little mini history of a handful of figures I just had laying around. My favorite are the Frankenstein Monsters. Pretty biased on that just because of how much I really like this old Frankenstein figure. Well, yeah, pretty cool and unique video I decided to do because I've been kind of veering off track of the minifigure videos I said I was wanting to do. So I have a lot more videos lined up that I want to do, and that's going to do it for me. That was a lot of do's I just said. Anyways, if you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys like the video, hit the like button. My name is WZ, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.